Good afternoon and welcome to Battle Creek and the Kellogg Arena. Due to just a couple of little technical errors, we've been off air, but we are back, relocated. Nothing keeps us down. So, first match up, Roberto Gomez, Mr. Superman, against Eklund Kaci. It's the same format. It's race to 4, 2 sets. If we're level after 2 sets, we will be going to a shootout. And I'll tell you something else that hasn't changed. The man in the box next to me. Good afternoon, Mr. the legend, Tony Robles.
Thanks for having me here, Mark.
So here we go then.
What an exciting match here. And remember a couple of matches ago, I told you that Roberto breaks like a monster. And he has to hit it. Look at that. He makes that.
He's nearly made the 10 ball.
Wow. He makes that 4-rail bank a lot, huh? On the break.
It was a 9 ball in this. Yeah, the 9 ball, yeah. I remember you telling me that your wife breaks a little bit like Roberto Gomez.
He does. When he saw that, he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it when he saw that, so...
I want to see it. Is there any video evidence of it?
I'll have her make one. I'll send it to you.
Excellent. So... he has a shot at the 1 ball here. Is he going to play the bank, Tony?
No, he's probably going to shoot the 6, 8, 10 and draw the cue ball back a bit and maybe take a stab at the kick or something. You know, I would be surprised unless he can hit the right side of the 1 and try to place a cue ball behind the 5. I don't really see him getting out of this trap because having the 10 ball there is not good because he can end up shooting.
You don't fancy the bank then on the 1? The 1 doesn't bank?
It does go past the 3.
How about send the 2 ball into the rail and over to the 8-10?
I think that he's calling the 10.
Yeah, he's just called an extension. I think
he might try to draw straight to it.
Well, we're soon going to see here. I don't think he has called the 10, did he? I think he called the bank, Tony. I could be wrong. Oh, what a great shot. Oh, he has played
he called the 10.
He did call the 10.
He called the 10. So he loses his turn at the table, yeah.
I'll learn very, very quickly. Always listen to you.
That was a clever little shot, actually, trying to play the 10 with the cue ball coming off the rail. I didn't think he could hit it or had enough room there. But that was a clever little shot. I definitely like that shot.
Yeah, there's no way he's giving this back.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, these guys at the elite level, these shots are almost as easy as the balls in front of the pocket. You see, I mean, they just make it look so easy. Well, came a little short there, though. He was definitely trying to play in the same pocket because he didn't have enough angle. He had too much angle to slow it down to play the 3 there.
I think he might find himself behind the 4 here.
Mm-hmm.
Roberto. Eklund just beating Fedor in the previous round, beating 4-1 the first set, and then on the hill in the second.
4-3, yeah, and then has to play right away in the final 8.
Yeah, a little bit behind schedule, but we're okay.
Looks like a Locius Yap just came out victorious against Conrad.
Yeah, and saw Mario He earlier on also winning a shootout against Pius Labutus.
So Roberto over here is in a bit of a bind.
And you need to be doubly careful here because you don't want to leave an easy combo from the 3 to the 8-10, right?
I would still call the 10 just in case I get lucky. That's what he did. He pointed to the 10. You'll be sick. You'll be sick if you don't make it and you don't call it, right?
Oh, imagine that.
Ooh, well, he made it. Look, he made it.
Well, that's at least it's gone, right?
He made it interesting with the 6 and the 8, too.
At least it's gone. I was watching some guys, actually Roberto was one of them. They were playing a game called Taiwanese Billiards last night.
Mm-hmm.
Terrific game, and that reminded me of a shot.
Never heard of that.
Have you? No, I hadn't until last night. I learnt about it last night. You have 2 red balls on the table, the 11 and the 3, the 1 and the cue ball. And basically, you just have to play caroms, but in certain order.
Gotcha.
Anyway, back to this one. So I think
I'm thinking it looks like he's thinking about playing the 5 in the side after the 4. So I don't know if it's because he wants to shoot the combination or because he wants to play the 6 in the same pocket he's playing the 4 now. I guess we'll find out after, depending on how he plays position on the shot.
referee John Lehman, there you see, just grabbing the bridge for Eklund. And I like what he's just done there. Being a professional player, just making sure that the head's on tight. You don't want it falling off and fouling the ball because that would be a foul.
Yeah, that's correct. I think he got a little straight there. I wonder if he has enough of an angle to go in with inside spin and come between the 6 and the 10.
I think he might just,
Yeah.
it looks like he might, Tony. Good call.
No, I think he's going to go for the combination for sure. That's what it looks like. He's cueing the ball low.
Yeah. Do you
And
like
this
the
is another
combo or the
difference.
carom? Do you like the combo or the carom?
I like the combo because it increases the chances of playing position for the 6 in the same pocket. You know,
Okay.
the carom, the 6 is going to go across the table, so it becomes more difficult to predict.
Oh, I played it to perfection, has he? Yes.
No,
Nice
no, he
angle
has
on
to
here,
do
can
is-
go anywhere.
Yeah, all he has to do is stop in the center of the table, and he's good. You know, I tell people about this shot. What's good about this shot is when you come off the rail with the 6, if you end up straight, then you draw back a position on the 10. If you end up with an angle either way, you still have the option to play the 10 in one pocket or the
Or
other.
the other, yeah.
Because I've seen players try to go uptown and play position for the 7 in the side. And then they come up short, and now they have to do something special, right?
Uptown, I love that. Uptown, downtown. Nice to have everyone back with us. Thank you for joining us, and we will know who the champion is by the end of today. Oh, can you believe
that
it?
was
He's
completely
missed the 7.
unexpected. Remember
Really?
when I said yesterday that when you're playing position, you have to always be careful to not parallel the balls to the point where you might have to shoot over another ball? That's a perfect example there. And even though he's supposed to make that, he probably makes that like 90% of the time or higher. The fact it didn't help that he was elevated, and that I really believe that's what caused him to miss.
Yeah. And it's the fact that you haven't got the correct position as good as you could have got it as well. Plays on your mind a little bit. He's overdrawn this. Now he's going to get it into the side. So it's going to be 1-0. Roberto Gomez. And in it goes. So, well, we've got Dennis Grabe actually playing on an outer table as well at the moment.
Who's he playing?
He's going really well, Dennis Grabe. He's playing against Lin Tao, the Singaporean.
Who?
Lin Tao.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he's gone far in this tournament, huh?
He has gone far.
Yeah.
Beat Mika Immonen in the previous round. Schnolnoki is going well as well, as you said. Aloysius Yap won his previous match against Konrad Uzishin. So we are here in the Kellogg Arena. It's the final day, and I'm going to be a little bit sad to say goodbye to this place. I've enjoyed coming here every morning. We've got lots and lots of other tables in use today with the amateur event going on, and it's the team events. And, well, how many people are here at the moment?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, you just go to the concession stand and you have to wait a good 10, 15 minutes.
I know. I wondered where you'd gone. I thought you'd gone back to the hotel to get some food or something.
I just went to grab a banana, man. Trying to eat healthy, you know.
They're not very ripe, though, you say, no?
they're
They
not
look a little
very
bit
ripe.
green, Tony.
Yeah. Okay. So now we
So-
have Roberto breaking again. Let's see where the cube winds up. Remember we were talking about yesterday where he was hitting it low enough to the point that when it drew back like a foot or two past the side pocket, a ball would end up kicking it.
This is a perfect view of his right elbow. Look at his elbow. Watch how it goes up in the air. Made the 9 in the side
Oh,
there.
he might have
Oh,
a
has he
little.
got a gap?
Yeah, he might have enough room.
He made the 9 ball in the side there, Tony.
Yeah, he didn't hit it perfectly, but the nine still went in the side. So, like I said, it's not about how many balls you make on the break. It's not a competition of how many you make on the break, whether it's three, four, five. It's making one and staying in control of the table. That's the most important thing.
Superman. I'm not sure if Eklund has got a. I'm not sure if Eklund has got a nickname, has he?
Who?
Eklund Kaci? I know he's got perfection as a tattoo on his neck.
Yeah, I'm not. We never got to finish a conversation yesterday about your favorite nickname. What's the best nickname you've ever heard? Or your favorite nickname?
I kind of like. I like Torsten's nickname, the
Hitman.
Hitman. I kind of like that. I like yours as well, Silent Assassin. I like that.
One of my favorites has always been the Duchess of Doom.
Oh, Alison
Alexis Fisher.
Fisher.
Oh, he overcut that one. But there was this one guy that used to play on our tour in New York that was notorious for shooting slow. Very good kid, great player, but he just shot slow. And he frustrated a lot of players, even pros. And one day, someone just gave him the nickname, the Time Bandit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I thought that was a fantastic nickname.
A bit slow, was he?
Wonder if he's going to run into the two over here. Because, he has so much angle, right?
I think he
Well,
tried to, you know.
no, I think he did try to go back and forth, but he obviously didn't hit it with enough speed.
You might have heard the shot clock there. There is a shot clock in use. There's 30 seconds, and each player gets, I'm sure you all know, gets one extension per rack. And after the break off, you get 60 seconds, and after a push out, 60
Yeah.
seconds.
I think he's going to go for it and slow roll it. Go two rails around the three ball. But he's cueing it low. Nice shot.
Wow, how well does he cue
Nice
that?
shot.
Little bit unfortunate to be over the over the 8 ball here for the 3. So a little bit of work to do here,
Trying to
Tony.
make sure he gets past the 10 ball and not land on top of it, but also past the 3 ball. The 7 ball. Oh.
And there you see just that little bit
It's
of.
the second shot he's missed shooting over the ball, right? That one was obviously tougher than the first one. 7 ball he missed last rack, so.
Yeah, you called it in the last rack. Just got out of shape on the 7, didn't he? Queuing over the 10, I think it was.
I can't tell if the 3 goes, but if the 3 does go, I would go for this. If not, he's just going to have to bank it one rail and try to place a cue ball behind the cluster of balls here.
Yeah, just needs to miss the 6, so he needs to hit quarter ball. Oh, he could make it.
Oh, look at the 10.
Oh,
Look at
where's the 10?
Look
The
at
10 is big here, Tony.
Look at the 10, yep.
Now then, is Superman going to go airborne?
Yeah.
Got the jump stick in his hand. Almost became an architect.
I know, it's crazy, right? Instead decided to become Superman.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to become Superman? Okay, he shoots a 4-10 combo and it's over. I'm just joking. Don't be surprised if he does.
Yeah, I
best
think.
commentary in the world. Shoot the 4-10 and it's over. No, over here you definitely got to go for the run out here. These side pockets might look big, and even the corner pockets might look big, but it's 4¼ inch pockets. Still have to hit them pretty good.
Yeah, we've seen a few balls missed this week. Some of it's down to the pressure as well, of course. This particular format we're playing, every single shot is important.
Absolutely.
He's
So
okay
now
this
he draws
time.
a cue ball between the 8 and the 10. Not too much. Right there, right about
Right there, right on cue.
there.
He
And
places the cue.
yeah, just enough to end up with enough angle to slide the cue ball over for the 8 in the side.
Yeah, this is off the back of the World 10 ball that he's just won in Las Vegas. He's a man in form at the moment.
Oh yeah, he's always in the hunt. Slide angle to play the 10 in the same pocket. Perfect.
So he's going to level it up at 1-1. Just this 8 and simple 10. And in it goes, and we'll be back with the next rack. Welcome back to Battle Creek, to the Kellogg Arena CSI Predator US Pro Billiard Series. It's the Michigan Open. Kaci breaking off. We're all square. 1-1 in set 1.
Oh, went straight in the side.
Scratch. So you had a nice little run in this tournament. Lost just before, well, I don't want to say lost. You got as far as the last 32, almost made the last 16, correct?
One match, yeah.
So how was it? How was the experience first time for you? I know you wanted to play the other two, but...
Yeah, I got sick before that, but it was so great to be on the table, Mark. It really was, and to be able to compete again and you know, see all my friends. You know, we've been like family for years, the players and the staff. Everyone's here has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been a wonderful event. CSI and Predator have done a fantastic job putting everything together. So kudos to them for making it happen. Lost 2 Hill matches, 4-3, 4-3. The low CS, a low
and
CS,
won
yeah.
and won a shootout on the TV table. I seem to remember.
So I'm very happy with my performance.
Well done. Look forward to seeing you in Ohio. That's the next stop.
That's correct. It's about a week and a half, 2 weeks from now, and right here, Roberto has the opportunity to go ahead 2-1 into this match after an unforced error, a scratch on Kaci's part in the break.
And I've got a little announcement to make, actually. I am going to be coming to Ohio as well.
Oh, that's great.
So what do you think about that?
Oh, that's fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Cannot
Over
wait.
here, I like trying to get straight on the 5 if possible. That way he has to avoid going around. But, you know, worst case scenario, you can always play the 6 in the same pocket he's playing the 4.
Yeah,
See, that's what
Roberto.
I'm saying. See, you don't want to get on that side because then you either have to go around, and if you follow it, you end up running into the 8 directly. You would have to hit it with enough speed to make sure you get the 8 out of the way. You don't want to shoot over the 8 if you're shooting the 6 in the corner. So
I'm
you're
just
gonna have
wondering
to
if he
try to
can.
figure something out here.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and stun round 2 rails, but he has to get this right. Either he comes back to this rail about where he is now would be
He
okay.
might even just run into the ball. He might just draw into it and play it in the side or in the corner. I don't know.
Exactly
What if
what
I
you
would have
said.
done?
Exactly what you
Yeah.
said. The 8 ball has tripped him up. Now then, he does have a bank on here, or he's got an easy safety. What are you going for, Tony? I know you love to err on the side of percentages.
Yeah, no,
What's the percentage shot here?
this is a percentage shot. You go for the bank and hope you don't hit the point and hit it with enough speed so that the cue ball stops right behind the 10. So that if you miss the bank, you leave them safe. Look at that.
Yeah, I think
Left
it's
him a
just
long
leaked
shot.
out. It's just leaked out.
I don't know if you
Does
can
it
see
pass
enough
the
to make
9?
it. Yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell if he can see enough to.
I think if this goes, he's
Well,
going
no,
for
the
this.
6 goes past the 9. I
Yeah.
don't know if he can see enough of the 6 to cut it towards that pocket.
Oh, definitely can.
Yeah, if he can, then
Definitely,
he's going
yeah.
to go for it. Because trying to hit this thin is as high as that 6 ball is too risky.
He's even got a safety if he prefers, but there you can see he's going for this. And he's overcut it.
Let's
But,
see.
it's a little nudge off the
ooh.
10. Has he had a result? He
would've-
has.
If he would have glanced off that 8, he would have scratched there.
I think Superman
Yeah.
is going airborne again. And he actually looks like Superman with his long sleeve on
Yeah.
one, like he's soaring through the air.
Well, over here, you can forget about thinking about position. All you got to do is just focus on making the ball. I mean, pretty much for the cue ends up, he should be able to see the 7. As long as he doesn't draw it and end up behind the 10, Oh, you hit it dead square.
Good solid hit.
I don't think he got away
Interrupted
with
by
it,
the
though.
time clock. Well, he can definitely see this. Whether he can get to the potting
You can
angle or
see
not, I'm not
Kaci probably
sure.
going up and down here. See, some players like going up and down here, and other players love spinning this around and going 2 rails and playing the 7 in the same pocket. But I think the correct shot here is just use very little spin to secure the shot and go up and down and stop by the center of the table.
Let's see the way he goes. Is he going to go the roadless way?
Yeah. I think the other option is go between the 7 and the 9 and play the 7 in the same pocket as the 6.
He's overcooked
That's what he
it,
tried
and
to
I
do.
think
He
that
tried
was
to
because
go between the 7 and
yeah,
the 9, but he
and
missed it. Yeah.
he actually played the positioning angle rather than the potting angle there.
Mhm.
Hit it too thin.
Well, Roberto might not have a choice but to. I don't know if he can get past. Well, no, he can definitely get past the 7, but I don't know if he can come before the side pocket.
He's going 3 rails here. Must be. Oh,
Watch the
where's
side
the
pocket.
cue
Watch the
ball?
side pocket.
Well, I think that's
Yeah.
his last visit of
What's
this
that?
particular. It's Gomez's last visit of this
Yeah.
particular rack.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to get back to the table with this rack.
No.
I see
So-
Kaci shooting the 8, going right behind the 10 ball, between the 10 and the cushion. See, now this is interesting, right? Watch what he's going to do here, right? He prefers that shot, I guess because he's mastered the speed there, but I would have preferred going underneath the 10, moving the cue ball very little, not worrying about coming short or long or anything like that, and going right towards the 9.
Different strokes for different
Yeah.
folks.
I'm going to have a conversation with him after this.
It's either the Robles way or no way
Yeah.
or the highway, right? So in it goes then, and we're off for a little break. We'll be back very, very soon. Welcome back, and 22-year-old Albanian Eklund Kaci at the table, breaking off rack number 4, leading 2 racks to 1 in the first set. So let's have a look at this break.
He made the 9 ball. Oh no, he didn't.
No, is
I
it
thought the 9
dry?
ball was going in, yeah. And I think he might have left a shot on the 1.
I think he certainly has here. And
If
first
he has,
glances at the table, 3 looks the danger, but as you can see from the position of the cue ball now, he has got somewhere that he can get to make the 3.
well, if he slides a cue ball here, just little drag draw here, and shoots a 2 in the side, he has a perfect angle to leave the cue ball more or less where it's at now for the 3.
Yeah.
Just a little slide. He hit it
It's
too
a
hard.
little bit too strong.
Yep, he hit it too hard. That's why I said you want to kill the cue ball there.
He's eaten a bit too much kryptonite.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he can get past these balls to play position. It's amazing how getting the wrong angle takes away a possible run out, huh?
Calls the extension. So, bottom rail.
Yeah,
Can he go just straight up and down here, or,
he
or not?
needs to make a decision here. I think he might have to play it safe here. I like playing safe here.
I like playing it in this bottom right-hand
Yeah.
corner, to be honest. Oh, he's played a safety. You're right.
He just got past that
Oh, he
point,
needs
but
to
he
get
did
past
not
the
get
3.
behind the ball.
Hasn't made it,
Yep.
Tony. Just checking to see if the ball is frozen. Our referee, John Lehman, wing ball John. Kaci with a Fargo of 817. That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's insane. Over here, I think he needs. He doesn't have a choice. He has to play safe. I don't think he's going to go for something crazy here. Because even if you bank the 2, you don't get anything out of it unless you're trying to play position on the 3. So
Are you just running into the 6 here? No. Thought he might just run into the
Yeah.
6 and hook behind the 5-10.
Well, no, he was trying to leave the cue ball behind the 8 there. He did not hit the 2 ball correctly.
So he's left the combo here. I think he's got to play this, Tony.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think he has a possibility of not just making the combo, but ending up with a nice angle on the 2 ball to possibly get on the 3. If he goes to follow, just goes down. He just needed to make the ball. Oh, look at that!
Where's the cue ball
Look
gone?
at that!
Well, now.
And that was the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, Eklund can now put the cue ball in exactly the right position he wants it to get to the 3. So, and there you see him having a look. You know, you could also play, maybe, I know he won't, but you can always play the 3-9 as well if you didn't get on it correctly.
Mm-hmm. Well, the other interesting thing here is the 5-10. You know, where he tried to play position on the 3, where he can get on the other side of the 4, so he can go around 2 rails for the 5 in the same pocket. Because if he gets too straight on the 3, he might not have that option.
No, didn't really get enough English on that to swing it over a little bit more, but it's still on this.
Yeah, I mean he can go for this still in the corner, but if he can see enough of the ball, he can just shoot a stop shot and freeze him behind the 7. So he can either hit it with soft follow and go 3 rails to the center of the table. Yep, he chose the 3 rails, and I like that shot because he had the potential to end up on the correct side of the 4 to play the 5 in the same pocket or the 5-10 combo. So I think that's what he's studying now to decide whether or not he's going to stop the cue ball there or draw past the 5 ball and play it there. But keep in mind, if he does draw past the 5 ball, he still needs to end up with a good enough angle on the 5 to get to the 6.
Yeah, he's played the combo.
That's a good
Take
shot.
that out of the equation.
Yep.
Get the job done now while he can, huh?
It was too touchy.
Yeah.
It was too touchy for him. And he shoots combinations extremely well.
Yeah, so this is going to put him on the hill if he can make this 5-10 combo. And it's matches all the way now, all the way to the final. And we will know who the champion is later on and makes the 10 ball. So on the hill, Tony. So what's been your outstanding memory of this tournament? Obviously you've had a nice run, as we said. Anyone else really impressed you this week?
That Aloysius, yeah, really impressed me the way he plays. Also because of his demeanor. I think that's part of the reason. You know, you don't see that too often in someone as young as he is. You know, that type of composure.
Yeah,
and, you know, to be able to see the league players here come for the Michigan Amateur Open, that's refreshing because it reminds me of Vegas when I used to go to Vegas with my wife Gail. You know, who I want to give a special shout out to because without her support, there's no way I'd be in this tournament, you know, playing and stuff like that. So I miss both her and my sons, and I'm looking forward to getting back home on the way back to the boat tomorrow to seeing them.
Yeah, it's lovely having all these amateurs around, and I've had some great times with them. I'm sitting here with them till 11 o'clock. Actually got a lift back to the room with a couple from Michigan that were here to play the team event. They're still here today, and they've become friends. So here we are then. We're back. Kaci breaking on the hill to take the first set. And there you can see the other tables in the background. Dennis Grabet, Lintau. Breaking off, 6 ball in the side.
And he has the shot on the 1. He might be out here.
Yeah, I think he can just see enough of this 1 ball, can't he?
Yeah, if he does see enough of the 1 ball, he might graze a 2 on the way there. And if he does graze a 2,
should still be on it in the opposite side, maybe?
Yeah, he should still be able to pocket the 2 in the opposite side pocket. If he doesn't see it, then he's just going to have to play safe and leave the cue ball behind the 5 and the 7 and the 1 in the same rail.
Well, he knew he was going to brush it and played it with a little bit of extra pace. Still has a shot at this, got the chance of it in the side.
That surprised me that he hit it with that speed
Yeah.
because you could see just enough, you just to graze it and end up with the two in the opposite pocket.
So now you can take this into the side. Just looking at the angle he's going to come between the 3 and the 9 on the way back.
Yeah, he's going to run into the 3. He's going to run into the 3, and I think he shouldn't hit it that hard at all. Oh, he's going to jack
Yeah,
up
he's
and try to
jacking up.
draw past it. But then he can run into the 9 if he does that.
Yeah, this is a tricky little one.
Yeah, I like just hitting it nice and slow, just enough speed to just barely make it, and just nudge the 3 and hopefully play it in the same pocket as where near the 4 is. Where the 4 is.
Yeah, playing in the side, and he's missed it.
He missed it.
Well, he's left quite an easy combo here now, but has to be a little bit careful here. Needs to play with a little bit of pace here, Tony, I think, to bring the cue ball off the back rail and back down. Needs to go north and come back south. Uptown, downtown.
Uptown, downtown. There you go. You get the gist of it.
I'm starting to pick up your little accent there. I love your New York accent.
Well, what cost him the inning there was overhitting the 1 ball when all he had to do was just tap it in. Because, this opportunity at the table here might breathe new life into Superman, right?
Yeah, it might be
you
just.
know how when he's feeling weak, he has to go near the sun to recharge his batteries, and then he comes back more powerful than ever. That's where you know you're in trouble. It looks like he's still trying to get comfortable. He's trying to go 2 rails here.
Yeah, he took his
Shoot
extension.
The 3 inside. He overhit it. He's overhitting a lot of shots here. I know he doesn't mean to, but seems to be overhitting a lot of shots.
Yeah, but can he? You're talking about the sun, the yellow 9.
Yeah.
Might be just the blocker he needs here. Or might just draw around the back of it, you think? A little bit of right hand English just to twist it over towards the 5. I think that's what he's looking at. Oh, he did use the sun. He has recharged his batteries. He's back to full power.
Came back to haunt him. You know why? Because he didn't end up getting straight on the 5 ball. And so now he might just have to play for a bank because, he has to slow roll this to the point where he's going to have too much angle on the combo. It's not impossible, but see? That's why I say he might have to play for the bank.
Yeah.
Because had he gotten straight on that 5 ball, then he could have just slow rolled it and shoot the combo. Now he's going to go 3 rails here.
Called the bank.
Right before the side pocket. Make sure he doesn't hit it too low. Oh, he's going to draw, so he's not even going to hit the long rail. He's going to go 2 rails.
Yeah, I like the way he's played that.
2. Yep.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely perfectly struck. You don't often see a player use the bridge these days, but it's the second time we've seen it in the match so far. And when Kaci uses it, he's about, 12 foot tall or something.
Yeah. I know, right? Some players just like to cinch it. And I like that. Take a longer shot on the 10 ball instead of trying to get fancy and going around 3 rails. That's not bad there. Because
back and forth, east and west.
Yeah, there you go.
So he's going to save a set point here. We are going to 3-2 and we'll be back very soon. welcome back live to Michigan, the Kellogg Arena. Roberto Gomez just saved one set point, looking to go on the hill here now with Kaci breaking 3-2 down.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's a scratch, and we waited an awful long time. You seemed to take a long time over that
Yeah.
break. Maybe put a little bit extra into it there, Tony, and scratched in the side.
And he has a 110 combo.
Look at the 110, and this could be a really quick.
He has the 110 combo,
Yeah.
and the first set is going to be over. Just like that. The blink of an eye.
From break to broken.
Yeah, that's right. From possibly going 3-3 to losing the first set.
Yeah, just to reiterate, of course, early 10s do count, both on the break and any time during the rack. And here comes quite an easy combo, you have to say. And it's going to close out the first set for Kaci if it goes in, and then it does.
Yeah.
So, first set. So how do you think the table's breaking? Apart from that scratch, of course.
I mean, they're breaking great. He just mishit the one ball there. That's why he went straight in the side pocket. And, it's almost like they traded. Kaci broke in the opposite pocket, went straight in during the beginning of the match. So.
And he'll be gutted that he's scratched there, because he's just won a good rack, and it was an easy rack to win the last one. Mm-hmm. Got into within one, breaking off to come level, and then all of a sudden, scratching the side, easy 110,
That's it. Yeah.
set over. Set number 2 coming up. So the best he can hope for now, Roberto, is a 10-ball shootout. Mm-hmm. And I know you're a fan of the shootout. I am as well. Creates a lot of drama, and you yourself have played in one. Or
It's a lot of
two
fun.
even.
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
2. And what's the secret, do you think? How do you think it's best to play the 10 on the shootout? I've been standing with you watching a few of them.
Well, we had this discussion earlier today. We were talking about it, and I told you I prefer to shoot it with follow, with some of these guys are shooting with draw. But I found, at least from what I've seen so far from the shootout, that the guys that are shooting with draw have missed more than the guys that are shooting with follow. And even one of the kids here yesterday on TV table chose to, with Thorsten, the guy played Thorsten.
Yeah.
He chose draw. Oh, look at that.
Mickey Krause you're talking about?
Mickey Krause.
Yeah.
He scratched on the very first shot in the shootout.
Look at this.
Oh, he has to jump this.
He's got to jump this, and we could see another early 10.
Yeah. But Mickey Krause scratched on the very first 10 ball. He made the ball and scratch, so it didn't count. And Thorsten made all 3 of his first shots, so he lost because of that.
I think, solid technique and sensible striking is the way forward, certainly the way we've seen it. So is he going to make the 110 here? Karam off it? No,
too low.
He's missed it. Good result, though. It's come out nice. Just want to say hi to a guy from Bangkok who's just sent me a message.
Oh,
friend of mine, Rami Helmi, and he's got us. We're live in the Sports Academy, right in the middle of Bangkok. And everyone's listening to us, so say hi to everybody. All my friends in Bangkok. Go on, Tony.
Hi, everybody in Bangkok. I hope you're enjoying the stream. That's fantastic. Thank you for tuning in. Well, it looks like you can see part of the ball.
Well,
right?
I don't think so,
can
can
he?
he?
See part of that one ball.
Do you think so?
Yeah, if he can, then, I mean, he's probably just going to bank it one rail close to the 4 ball and send the cue ball between the 2 and the 6.
Well, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Look, there is a little
he has a
gap.
nicer angle to come off the 1 and go right between the 2 and the 6. All he has to do is leave the 1 ball near the 4 ball. Oh, he hit
he's
it way too
caught
thin.
it really thin.
Way too thin.
But I think he's had a little bit of a result there. So he's going to have to choose a decent safety here, Gomez. I'm going to miss this place,
Yeah. for they I was speaking with Amy earlier, and they have a contract with the Kellogg Arena for 3 years, so they'll definitely be here the next 2 years. So I look forward to coming back here again next year.
Put my name down for it as well, please, Tony. I'll see you here. Let's make a deal. I'll see you back. Oh, what a shot that is. I'll see you back here same time next year.
He's sending up behind the ball, you see. He's having difficulty with his cue ball control.
Yeah, he's walking around a little bit slowly here. Don't forget you're on a shot clock here, and I think he's going to go. Is he going to go airborne? He's kicking.
Oh, he better make a decision soon.
He's got to make a decision. He's called the extension.
It's a good shot though, because if you hit the bottom side of the two ball goes uptown, the cue ball comes downtown. Right? Maybe.
Oh,
wow, what a great shot!
Well, what do you call that? That's not uptown or downtown.
That's called. I'm tired of getting stuck behind the ball. I'm going to make a kick for once in my life.
That's called. You have arrived at your destination.
That's called the. I'm tired of getting stuck behind the ball, and I'm going to make a kick. Shot.
There you can see, just slides past.
Don't go on top of the six.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah.
Can cue to the side of the six ball. Now, because he can't get to the right-hand side of this, is he going to play this with some left and just check it up the middle of the table?
Yeah.
I think I might be getting the hang of this game of pool, you know?
He said, yeah, it's a problem because I would just kill it with, oh, look, he's hitting center draw. You better be careful, make sure the cue doesn't sway to the right and strike the six.
That's where you need straight cueing. He actually drew it straight over to the rail. How well did he hit that one?
As good as any Superman can.
When you give yourself a nickname like Superman, you better be good.
Oh, yeah. Well, here I think he's going to come to the center of the table and either shoot the six past the 10. Oh, for a second I thought he missed that. Or shoot the six straight in. I can't tell if the six goes or not.
I don't think it does.
But
if you remember when he played
he's going to have to call the one he intends to play.
Remember when he played the three ball in there? It only just went. Does this go? No.
I think he's going for the 10, right?
He did call the 10. He did call the 10. He's made it.
Yeah.
So
now we have a 1-1 tie here.
And I tell you what, from scratching, wow. Not sure what he's asking, John, but
I want to say give a special shout out to Predator Cues, my sponsor, and thank him for the opportunity to be able to play in these wonderful events. Also the CSI, Ozzy and Amy, they do such a wonderful job. Karim, and the South Bay Billiard Academy and Beyond Billiards, my sponsors as well. You know, I wouldn't be here without you and without all your help and support. Looking forward to seeing you all again very soon when I get back home. I'm going
to thank my sponsor, my mum.
Oh, that's good. You can't go wrong with that, right? That's
a sponsor for life.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter how good or bad my results are. She will always keep me.
That's right. Yeah.
She doesn't watch pool though. I'm still trying to convert her. So Roberto then breaking off 1 rack to 0.
Let's see if he controls the cue ball this time.
Oh, he nearly flew off the table.
He left it. He left it in the center, but you know, accidentally. I skipped around, and he has a nice little run out here.
We were entering Jeff, the Ball de Luna territory there with the power of that break.
I would love to watch them both break side by side, but he just has to make sure he doesn't get straight on the 2.
How about not having a lag? How about having a power lag? See how many lengths you can do. Whoever makes the most lengths wins the lag.
Whoever kicks better than Bruce Lee, right? We're here.
I like just drawing.
Like he might have to stun follow this one, because if he hits it with follow, I mean, a follow won't hurt as long as he can get away with making it. But I think he needs to hit it with stun follow here. Just go below the side pocket, or just
avoid that 8. Stay away from the 8 ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that was the problem. His attention switched to the cue ball, and what has he done, Tony?
Yeah.
The cardinal rule. He's missed the pot.
He lost focus there.
at
Number one
least.
rule in pool: always make sure you make the ball first, regardless of position. Right?
Now, can he flick this off the side rail?
Hmm.
Is it a little bit too far out, do you think?
I won't be surprised if he kicks this ball one rail and sends the two towards the side and have the cue ball come underneath the four. Possibly use the ball as a blocker. He's thinking of Massing.
Yeah, I think the two ball could go close if he catches this thick enough. The two ball could go close to the top right.
I think he wants to make it. He just wants to make it. I just don't know if he'll get past the 10 if he does. Getting past the 10 is going to be tricky.
Oh,
Right?
what a great shot.
Yeah. I only said that because, the table's still sliding, right? So it's going to slow down the speed of the cue ball unless you hit the two ball thin.
Yeah, pretty big masse already, so got round just enough. Torsten Holman on his way home, just come to say goodbye. Going back to New York, I guess, your stamping ground.
Yeah. I just told them to give the manager of Amsterdam, Kimberly, a dear friend of mine, a big hug and a kiss when he gets back. Because she's awesome. One of my best friends for a long time. So over here, he has enough room to kick underneath it. Maybe even use a 10 as a stopper. I think the key here is to try to get that three ball past the side pocket and up to the top rail.
Yeah,
He's trying to jump.
He's jumping.
Is he playing the 10 ball? Did he call it 10 ball?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great shot that is.
Yeah.
So, we'll be back after the break. Yes, it's... And we are back live in the Kellogg Arena here in Michigan, a little place called Battle Creek. And we've seen some battles over the week, and we're in the middle of one here as well. Roberto Gomez breaking off.
Superman break. Wow, look at that one. That was definitely Superman break. Look at
Oh,
that.
almost lost
That
the
was
cue
close.
ball.
He didn't make a ball, though.
Yeah, it just shows you sometimes power isn't always the way.
It's more accuracy than anything.
Yeah, just coming off the side of them there slightly.
He definitely needs to play safe here for sure. He can either come off the side of the one ball and either cue ball underneath the 4 and the 7, or just bank the one ball, one rail in front of the 4.
Yeah, and already
Other option is get
2-0.
aggressive and shoot the one in the corner. You know, he likes he's an aggressive type of
He is
player
a
because
very
he knows
aggressive player. He's a little bit of a bully on the table,
Yeah.
isn't he?
but he knows a 2-3 carom is on, so he might want to just give himself a chance. When he got up on that one though, he moved for sure.
And it's going to track over the side pocket, is it?
Oh, he got
it's
away
gone
with it. He
past.
got away with it. I thought for sure he sold out, but he got away with it.
Yeah, just a little bit of a run there.
Yeah, he's going to have to put the cue ball behind the 4 here, or behind the 7. Did he hit it with enough speed? It looks like he did. I
He
kind of
just-
like that shot because he's figuring if he gets ball in the hand, he might be able to shoot that 110 combo. He put the cue ball near the 10.
Yeah,
You know how many times I've seen someone shoot a shot like that, Mark, and they overhit it and they put the cue ball even closer to the 10 to the point where they make the 10 dead, you know? You gotta think about those things too when you're playing safe.
You're giving me ever so much to think about, Tony.
Huh?
You're giving me a lot to think about. I'm going to go away from this tournament,
Yeah.
my head full of knowledge and information. I'm going to put it to work on the table.
Great.
I might get
love
my
it.
cue back out again.
I love it. I love it. Then we'll be talking about your experience next trip in the tournament, right?
I think I'll stay in the booth if that's okay with you.
I like this kick because if you happen to miss a 1, you can hit it on the way back uptown. You know, if the cue ball hits the bottom rail. Hit it great.
Oh, I hit it
Look at
perfect.
the speed he hit it with.
Perfect. Needs a little bit of luck here, and he's got it, I think. Or has he? Talking about Ohio, 13th to the 16th. It's at Roberts Center in Wilmington, Ohio.
Wilmington, Ohio. Looking forward to that.
Me too.
It's got to leave him behind the 7 over here. Nice little touch.
Has he made it? I don't think he has, you know.
I think he has.
Has
Maybe.
he?
I don't know. Let me see.
I'll normally tell
Maybe we
by
can
a
get
player's
an
face.
angle to see it. Oh, he can. He can. If he's playing it, then he can see it.
Is he calling it off the 8?
You ever? No, he's gonna massay it in. Oh yeah,
I think
that's
he's
what
playing
he
it off
is.
the 8.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's off the 8. I think
Yeah, that's
we're on
what
the
he's
wrong
doing.
angle.
That is
He's
what
going to
he's
go in
doing.
the side.
Oh,
He's playing it off
oh.
the 8. Oh.
Sooner or later, someone has to sell out, right?
Now then, we're going to see that carom that you were talking about a little while ago, the 2-3 carom, I'm guessing. Unless he wants to try and disturb it. No need to, though, I don't think.
No, you play the 2 in the same pocket as a 1 after the carom.
Yeah, we see the Predator bridge for the third time.
Oh, he underhit that.
Yeah,
You know why he probably underhit that, right?
yeah.
Because he's gotten out of line several times this match because of overhitting the ball. So he's letting up a bit on the speed.
Oh,
right?
he still made it, though. Great shot.
Yeah.
Came just far enough, Tony.
Yep. See, now here you want to get by the center of the table to the point where you can shoot the 4 and play 3 rails to go between the 8 and the 9. He didn't do that,
Wants
so
you to
he's
slow
going to
up.
have to draw it and play the 5 uptown. Unless he's dead straight. If he's dead straight, he can draw right past the 8 and then end up with an angle on the 5 ball. You love that, right?
I
Don't
love
you?
it.
Got a little straight. Oof. I don't think he's going to like this. I don't think he's going to like this at all.
Yeah, What do we say about this? Don't try and force an angle that isn't there. Make the ball and then deal with the next shot
Yeah,
afterwards.
I mean, depending on how close that 6 is to the pocket, he might even consider shooting it off the
Off it,
6.
yeah.
You know,
Trouble is, if
worst
it's
case scenario.
tight, if that 6 is tight, he might get a double kiss off it.
Maybe even bank it one rail off the 6, right? Just a nice touch. Bank it one rail off the 6. Uh-oh.
They tried it, and there you see. I didn't like that. I thought it was just a little bit too far away.
Well, not just that. I'm surprised that he butchered it. You know, that he hit it so hard.
Oh, that's a bit harsh for you, Tony. I never thought I'd hear you utter those words.
No, come on, listen. Roberto is my brother. He knows that. He knows I'm not against him, and so is Kaci, and we're all good friends here. You know. But you know, I'm just surprised he hit it so hard. Look at his fundamentals here. Look how he stays perfectly still as he strokes the ball. Look at that. See? The shots that he missed earlier, he jumped up, remember? That's why he overcut that one ball he got aggressive with that I told you I thought he should have played safe on.
It's very easy, isn't it, to get comfortable and just forget those little things, and it's those little things that can well, be the difference between winning a world title and not winning a world title.
He's not going to do much
perfect angle. Look at this. And stole a little bit of angle there. Just played it to the right-hand side of the pocket to force the cue ball over towards the 7.
Yeah, if anything, he overhit it, right? He's going to have to go 3 rails past the 8 ball to get straight on it in the side. And remember when I told you how I love going... Ooh, that's a shocker there. Wow, I did not expect that at all.
Once again, too much attention to the cue ball and not enough to the 7 ball.
Yeah. Believe me, I know he's as shocked as everyone else is.
A chance now for Gomez to go on the hill. Surely we're not going to see a shootout in the first match of the day, are we?
It's looking that way. Over here, 2 rails.
I've just seen some
guy. You
guy.
Just go 1 rail here.
I've just seen a guy wearing a shirt. Just made me chuckle. Member of the Antisocial Social Club. I wonder how many members that's got.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And in it goes 10 ball. So he's on the hill now, Gomez. We're heading that way again, Tony, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just thinking about that T-shirt for 1 minute again.
Yeah, no, I love it.
If it's the Antisocial Social Club, surely it can only be that if there's only got 1 member.
Yeah.
So it's also got to be the club.
Well, I saw a couple of them have that shirt, so it's a team. It's obviously a team, but I love the name. You know, one of the coolest.
There are some great team names, aren't there?
2 of the coolest team names I've ever seen. Team 9 ball at Amsterdam Bitters was More Rolls in the Bakery, right?
Love brilliant. Yeah, go on, keep them coming.
And the other one is Iraq, Iran.
Oh yeah, I said yes, great one, isn't it? Is that a New York team? Is it? Yeah. I think I've heard that story before. I love that. Another one, Chalk is Cheap, I've seen. I like that one as well. Anyway, back to the seriousness of this. Roberto Gomez breaking off for the second set, 3-0 ahead. There you see the twist of the elbow.
He nicely there. There goes that 4 ball. Oop, nope, nothing.
It's dry unless he can kick the 6, no. And having a very anxious look to see if he's left a window to this 1 ball. Kaci coming round to have a look. Shaking his head, so I'm guessing just not possible. Now,
I mean, worst case scenario, if it's not possible, he can always overcut the 1 and send it towards the 8 by the side pocket and have the cue ball go across the stop in front of the 5-7, you know?
Yeah, can't see from the angle we've got, but we'll know very, very shortly what he's up to. He's looking at the 2 ball.
Yeah, that means he can see the 1. He's definitely going to go for it, yeah. He's just going to have to elevate, make sure he hits low enough to slow down the speed of the cue ball.
And needs this rack to stay in the set. Squeezed it in, caught it thin, and that's why he's come the wrong side of the two. But, well, he's got the 2-8 combo. He's looking at that now, I think.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure he ends up with a shot, you know, enough of an angle on the 2-ball after the combination.
Yeah,
he's considering the corner. He's considering the corner. Considering the corner and going 3 rails for the 3 in the top right-hand pocket. That's what I think he's looking at. See? Oh, he missed
the
it.
Shot clock coming into play again there. I'm sure it puts the players off.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He started rushing it when he started hearing the beep.
Yeah, we said it before. If that comes on, if that beep, first one comes on in between a backstroke and a forward stroke, like mid-stroke, I'm trying to say, it can sort of mess up your little bit of timing.
Yeah, it sure does. Nice shot by Roberto there. This is an opportunity for him to win the second match by the score of 4-0 and force a shootout. And this is a quarterfinal match. So the winner here goes to the semis.
Yeah, and Kaci has been in, well, the last one he was in, of course, he won the one in, won the World 10 Ball in Las Vegas.
I tell you what, you know, I'm impressed with the prize money here. They had 51 players show up for this event, and they're paying $12,000 for first. I think that's very good.
Not to be sniffed at, as we say, or better than a slap in the belly with a wet fish.
Well, yes, he needs to watch the side pocket here, right? Make sure that he watches side pocket.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be hooked over the 6. Oh,
top
he's
of
over
Mount
the
Everest.
6.
Top of Mount Everest. Doesn't want to end up on Mount Everest. Makes the shot 10 times more difficult.
These are my least favourite shots. I'm worst.
Yeah.
This is my worst shot.
Yeah, this is a very tough shot for anyone, but you know, he needs to focus and forget about what the cue ball is doing. You see, he moved his stick right before he hit the ball, just enough to overcut it.
Just have to keep your head extra still. Of course, you have to keep it still all the time, but on those shots, it's imperative. So a chance then.
Yeah, he just gave Kaci new life here. You know, Kaci is capable of running 4 racks.
Yeah. Winner breaks, as Tony says.
Just slide it bit. 1 rail.
There's absolutely no
You know,
problem
if he gets straight enough on the 8, he could just lightly tap it and play the 9 in the opposite pocket. But if not, he's gonna be forced to go 2 or 3 rails here. And when you're forced to go 2 or 3 rails here, you have to, you know, seriously consider going past that 10 ball, but not by much.
No.
See over here, I like going 2 rails, but if you can hit it on the thicker side, I like 2 rails. 2 rails, 3 rails is better.
Yeah, he's going to go 3.
Mm-hmm.
I like hitting that 3rd rail just to make sure you can bounce off it and get out.
You don't want to end up frozen.
So it's going to be 3-1. Gomez with a huge chance there to close out the set, but he didn't. With 3-1, we'll be right back. Welcome back, and Roberto Gomez had an excellent chance to close out that set 4-0. Unfortunately, gave himself awkward queuing over that 6 ball on the 5, missed it. Kaci took full advantage. Now it's 3-1. He's breaking, and he could be, as you said, Tony, well capable of running 4 racks.
Mm-hmm.
He's finished off that one. Needs 3 more.
But first he needs to run one, right? Just make a ball on the break.
1 rack at a
Oh,
time.
the
1
cue
ball at
sprint
a time.
straight in,
Where's
and the
cue
10 ball went in too.
Oh,
The
that
10 and the like they went almost, the 10 went like literally like a second after the cue went a scratch.
Well, that would
10
have
went
been
straight in the side, and the 10 went slowly afterwards.
that would have been a golden break and a win, but it comes back up, of course. So now Gomez with a chance. Well,
I tell you what, I'm pretty sure that Roberto is relieved, right? Because he should have been out the previous rack.
yeah, the last thing you want when you should have been, exactly as you said, when you just should have won the previous rack and then your opponent makes a golden break, that's a bitter pill to swallow, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Because now you got a 3-2 match, right? He's taking his time, very smart. He knows he gets a 60-second after the break.
You might just have got a quick glimpse of a player that's impressed me this tournament, from Lithuania, from Vilnius,
Mm-hmm.
Pius Labutis, and he's the guy that lost out in the shootout that we watched to Mario He. Good little player though, youngster, very nice attitude around the place. And one more little story about Aloysius Yap. He came up to me when I was cleaning the tables earlier on. He came up, fist pumped me, and said, "I'd like to say thank you for all your hard work."
Oh, that's fantastic.
Isn't that
That's
nice?
awesome.
And that
That's
just
very,
typifies. That's just the tip of the iceberg of how nice that guy actually is.
that's amazing. Just absolutely love hearing stories like that. Well, Roberto here is needs to make sure he doesn't end up on top of the 9 here. He should be fine.
You called
okay,
it.
he's
He's
good.
okay.
He's good. He's good.
So now
He's
stop,
just enough speed.
stop, stun, stop.
Yeah,
Set.
there you go.
Shootout.
That's a straight pull pattern right there, right?
He hasn't got to cover many miles here or feet
Mm-hmm.
with the cue ball, let's say. Little draw past the 8 ball here.
That's perfect. Maybe a little too much. Yep, you can see his face. I'm telling you. All you have to do is just tap it, right? He just shot it too fast. He overhit it a bit. Now he's gonna have to do what my coach used to call unnecessary heavy lifting.
Yeah.
he wouldn't have to do that unnecessary heavy lifting if he would have just taken a little more time, not get straight on the 8, right? So let's hope that he can pocket that 10 ball after doing that heavy lifting, right?
Just to tell viewers, if they have got to do any heavy lifting, just make sure you bend your knees
Yeah,
and
there you
keep
go.
your back straight.
Well, this is for the match and for a shootout.
Yeah, he wins the set. So we are going to a shootout. So what's going to happen now? There you see on your screens, referee John Lehman will put the 10 ball on the place where it racks in the rack. Each player will have 4 innings. Whoever broke first will get the choice whether they want to go first or second. I think you're on the side of you like to go first in this situation.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I believe that puts more pressure on your opponent.
And there you see the box that they've got to break from. It's 2 diamonds they start from. There's 4 innings. They will play each innings from each side of the table, so they swap innings every single time. If we're still level after 4 innings in points, then the box will shrink back to 1 diamond, and then it gets really, really difficult.
Yeah.
And we'll go
Very
sudden death.
interesting, yeah.
So, Roberto
I
Gomez.
had one of those yesterday.
So what's going through your mind now? You've just placed it. Talk us through this. Talk us through a player's view of this shot now.
Well, Roberto just needs to make sure that he stays focused. He's going to hit the ball with draw, right? Some players like to shoot it with draw. Some players like to shoot it with follow. I prefer follow. hit it great.
Wow. See, that's where I like
Great.
hitting. I like that. I know
Yeah.
it's not your personal choice, and it
Mhm.
is a personal choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
we
there's
do
nothing
see
wrong with
most
that. If you
people
feel
play it that
comfortable
way.
with it, like you said earlier, it's a player preference. So there's nothing wrong with that if you feel comfortable that way. I feel more comfortable shooting it with center ball because I don't have to. I take the deflection aspect out of the equation. You know.
And just a quick look at this 10 ball now. You'll notice that it's always placed with the
10 ball
blue
facing
ring.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 facing up, the blue ring parallel to the bed of the table. And it will always be placed that way. And the
Shot
way
for
these
shot.
two
Yeah.
guys are striking the cue ball, I
Mhm.
think we could be here a long time.
Oh yeah.
Tony, hope you brought your
Yeah.
mattress with you.
No, they both hit it great. Now we go to the other side of the table. But Mickey Krause played on the TV table yesterday and shot the same exact shot with draw, and they went 2 rails straight into the corner against Thorsten. And Thorsten wound up making 3 in a row and winning the match because of that scratch.
Yeah, if you want somebody shooting for your life, I would choose Torsten Horman every day, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Again, though, exactly the same, struck it the same. And I think once you get into that rhythm and that feeling, you're just going to keep playing it that way.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
change something that's not broken?
That's correct. And right here, it's whoever wants it most, whoever can stay focused under the gun, right?
Yeah, well, we have a record at the moment of the longest shootout. There you see Kareem, Ozzy, and Amy in the background there. We do have a record. Oh, and he's missed it. A little bit snatchy, a little bit hard there. Put in a quick one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not happy with himself there.
The record at the moment is held by Estonia's Dennis Graber, who made 16 in a row against Chang.
That's
and he
absolutely
made
phenomenal.
15. 16-15. What a shootout that
Wow.
was. And I stood and watched that on an outer table at the Rio All Suites Hotel Las Vegas. What a moment that was.
Wow. Yeah, you can see the look of disappointment on Kaci's face.
Yeah, and as he makes that 10 ball, just got a glimpse there of Jeremy Seaman as well.
Yeah.
And he's from this area, and he is Michigan State champion, I believe.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I saw him play. He plays fantastic. And I think he made it to the top 16, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, good for him.
Or at least the top 32, I think. I don't think he played today. So, yeah, I'm guessing 32, right? So, Kaci
Needs
to make this
to stay alive and hope that Roberto misses his fourth one.
Could we be seeing a shock?
Oh,
He's missed it. He's
that's
missed 2 in a row. It's
That's
all
it.
over. Kaci is out. Superman is flying into the semi-finals.
Wow.
We'll be back soon with the next match.